Why do airplanes need to fly so high? I get clearing more than 100 meters, for noise reduction in buildings. But why set cruising altitude at 33,000 feet and not just 1,000 feet? Edit. Oh fuck, this post gained a lot of traction. Thanks for all the replies, this is now my highest upvoted post. Thanks guys and happy holidays. There are generally a few reasons. One of the biggest being that higher altitude means thinner atmosphere and less resistance on the plane. There's also the fact that terrain is marked by sea level, and some terrains may be much higher above sea level than the takeoff strip, and they need to be able to clear those with a lot of room left over. Lastly, another good reason is simply because they need to be above things like insects and most types of birds. Because of the lower resistance, at higher altitudes, the plane can almost come down to an idle and stay elevated and moving, so it also helps a lot with efficiency. Edit. Forgot to mention that weather plays its part as well, since planes don't have to worry about getting caught up in the lower atmosphere where things like rain clouds and such form. Pilot here. We can start by forgetting about piston aircraft that don't have any great benefits going above 10,000 feet compared to say 5,000 feet. Turboprop aircraft, Q400 or ATR-72, usually cruise around 30,000 since they have a benefit of the prop biting into a bit of a thicker atmosphere versus a higher and thinner atmosphere jet turbine aircraft. 737, 320, C-Series, leans itself out as the go higher air-fuel ratio becomes most efficient. A rich versus a lean engine in a piston aircraft can go from a 12:1 air-to-fuel ratio to an 8:1 fuel ratio in a few thousand feet and usually cannot get better than that. All other factors like greater fuel efficiency, fuel burns can be cut in half to 1/4 of lower alt. Burns. Drift down time. Gimli glider, greater radio reception and radar guidance, obstacle avoidance. But mainly its turbine performance. Concorde cruised at 60,000, not friction avoidance. One misconception is the friction factor. A headwind of +5 kT at a higher altitude will not outweigh the benefits of less friction at a greater altitude. Oxygen, atmosphere, drops off a lot after 12,000 featuring. I've changed cruising altitude from Florida 19,000 to 13,000 ft to gain another 30 kts.